Hello my friends, I wanted to show you my Circus Shadow box that I finished yesterday. I'm going to try to move it around really slowly so you can see it, because I can't really video from the top because you can't really see inside well if I do that. So hopefully you can get a good view of it. I do love the elephant that I put on the top. I've changed it quite a bit from the original concept of it. It's amazing how when you start, how things start coming together. Okay, here's one of the side views. I put vintage circus poster here with some of the pearl beads around the outside. This is the little box that holds the journal. I put a little pull handle here, which, oh Lord, I forgot what they're called. Post hitch, hitch post, something like that. And here's the top. That's what I did with the texture, the Prima texture that has the mylar in it. I did some stenciling and then I just kind of packed it on. I did put a little wax over the top of it to tone it down just a little bit with the blue. And here's the other side. It's a Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey poster. And I did the blue pearls around this one. The other side of the box. I didn't put a pull on this side. The box is not in the greatest shape, so I had to do some repair to it. So I just put the pull on the other side because the other side's more secure. And you can hear Lizzie in the background singing. How cool! So here's the top. Same thing. The mylar with some wax over it. This is the back. This is just, I painted it with a glow-in-the-dark red fluorescent paint, but it doesn't really show up on the wood, but it did give it that dark kind of like barn color, which I kind of wanted. This is the really thick embossing powder I put over the top of it. So that's there, and this is how my lights are. These are Dollar Tree lights, batteries, and I have this Velcroed in the back so it can come on and off. Swing it back around to the front so I can do a little explaining. This girl is on the top rope up here. Got some banners hanging down. This was a clock, but I found these metal pieces of these animals, which there's two down here. There's a giraffe, a zebra, and this elephant head, and he had to go here. It was perfect. It says come one, come all is my sign. There's a friendly clown here. I have my fabric curtains I've pulled back on the side. Inside we got Jumbo, the elephant, on his little, standing on his little round barrel, I guess you would call it. This is all, this came from a hay bale from the Dollar Tree, but I'm using it as straw or hay that they would have on the ground because of the animals. This little guy, he's riding a bicycle, doing some stunts. Back here we have another clown who is jumping poodles through hoops. There's a gentleman back here on a horse that is doing some tricks. And in the background there's a bunch of acrobatics. And up here there's a lady hanging from a trapeze, and I have my tightrope that goes across here. It says thrilling. It's incredible in the background. And the back wall was covered with a popcorn bag that I pulled apart, so it's just on that back part right there, the stripes, because I wanted it to kind of look like the tent. And I also used that here on his barrel. This is a chipboard piece, and he is also chipboard. He is a Tim Holtz chipboard elephant from one of his packs. So I built the stages and all this together. This has some furniture burlap, the kind of stuff they use to make furniture with. And so that's the whole premise, with the lights, of course, run throughout. I ran it over into, down, over, and then I kind of wrapped it around the inside and the back. Alrighty. So the next thing is my journal. And it is here on the side. And I have the little hitch pull here. And you pull this out. And the journal is in here. And in the box. So this was a vintage card, playing card box. And this was all Lizzie's idea. She was like, do you have some kind of box you could attach to the bottom? And then maybe you could put a little journal in it. And lo and behold, I had hoarded a box from cards that I had taken out of, because I love this box so much. And it's perfect. It fits perfect in here. The journal fits perfect, though it was a little fat. I kind of had to press it down some. And yeah, it just slides right back in there, and it's hidden away underneath. So I'm going to change the view right now so I can show my journal. I'm going to put the phone up so I can put it down so I can show you the whole spread of the journal. Thanks for watching. I'll be right back. Hi everybody. So I'm back to show you the journal part. I just wanted to say hello. I know it's been a long time since y'all have seen me. Here I am in my glory. Disregard this behind me. It's in progress, and I know it looks like a madhouse, but one day, right? Okay, I'm putting you down so you can see the journal. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright, here it is. The journal. The journal. Here's the journal. So it's in the little box. And here's the little box. And then we'll go over here. Alright, the journal starts out. It's a popcorn bag that I folded in half. It's like 3.5 by 4. And I have it tied with some red and white baker's twine. And it's attached to the side. That's what I bound it with also. I have a little circus charm on it hanging off from a ball pen. There's some beads on this, and this is just what I wrapped to close it with, because it got a little fat, even though I tried not to get it too fat. So there's the front. So the bag has pockets in the side. The first pocket has a ticket in it. It has white on the back for journaling. It's got a little Tim Holt tiny clip. And it slides right back in there in the pocket. First page has a little pocket with a little journaling thing card in it. And this is from the Come One, Come All Graphic 45. There's a mixture in here. I also used the Crafter Consortium Circus one also. So it's kind of a mix. I always mix my scrapbook paper themes. I just like it. So that paper here is the Crafters Consortium, and it's little tickets. And I liked it because they're like already like embossed, which was really cool. This is a vintage die cut. I have a whole sheet of them, but this was one of them. So it's on a cardstock. There's a little monkey right here. There's some line paper, ledger paper in here. There's some graph paper I did a little stamping on. Hopefully I'm in view. Music paper with a little tuck with a tiny tag. And that's from the Graphic 45 also. A little ticket. All my tags also have butcher's baker's twine, not butcher's twine, baker's twine on them. And they kind of hang out the top. Here's another piece of ledger with some peanuts. And there's another tuck that has a little tag on it. And this one says clowning around with a little clown stamp on it. This is words from children's reader. I went to see the circus. They all went into the circus. And here's another piece of ledger paper. Here's a piece of cardstock. Step right up. I'm trying to stay in the camera. It's hard. This is another piece of that ticket paper. And here's a chipboard. It says 3-ring circus with a little crown. Back side of that, there's a little tuck spot. Come one, come all. I got a little gem on it. Another little tag. It says games, prizes, shows. Ledger. This is another different popcorn bag. I made into a pocket. In here, there is a clown playing card with a little Tim Holtz clip on it. Popcorn sticker. And on this side, I made it so it's a tuck, a pocket here. On this side, going up and down. This is a playing card, a Whitman playing card. I don't know, I'm not sure which game. Crazy Eights, I think, is what that came from. Another ledger page, a little tent sticker. The back of the music page. This is a piece of the cardstock, and I ran a ribbon through it because it was kind of like, it had the 2 slits, so it reminded me of a ribbon thing. So this is the back side of the grid paper. It's another of the Whitman playing cards. And this is a ticket. It's separate. I've got it pinned on, clipped on with a tiny clip. This opens out. There's not really nothing on the inside, so it flips out. I just don't want to take this off. It's really hard to get it back on. Now the back of the ledger, little strong man. Another piece. This is the back part of that first cardstock. The guy on the horse doing tricks. The final page is a little ballerina girl on the horse. This is the back page. There's another tuck spot pocket with the tickets. I made a little book. These are like vintage postcards from, it says by aerial post from Aviation and Street Circus. So these were sent out, and it says 1912. So that's what's on the front, and there's a different one on the back. I thought those were really cool. Those are a printout. And I made a little booklet out of it, so it's just a little journaling spot with some pages in it. It's got a piece of the children's book in it, and just some notebook paper in it. So you can journal in that. And this is part of one of the bags that I cut up. This is actually part of the popcorn bag that's in the back of the shadow box, in the very back against the wall. It came from this. This is the front. So that fits in there. It's in a little back pocket right here. And then there's a pocket right here. This is the back of the journal. And I put some circle tags that I put together on some baker's twine. Put a couple of beads on it. So they're just like little journaling circles. And then this is the last one. It's another playing card that I mounted on a ticket. I stapled some ribbon to the top. Little popcorn here, a little heart here. It's a journaling spot. So he goes in the pocket. along with the little tags to journal on. And then the little beads hang out. And the back part I decorated. I just put this clown and a couple of stars, gold stars. So yeah, and that's the front. I don't know if I showed you all that. Amazing big show. It's got this nice clock die cut. There's a hand here with some jewels on it. And like I said, this goes back over the bag. I just loosely put it on here and you just pull it over to keep it shut. And I put the little beads on here to just dangle down. So there it is. That's the tiny journal that's inside the box. Goes back in the box. I make sure the beads aren't behind it or anything because it's persnickety. I kind of made it fat by accident. Like the sizing is perfect, but you know, as we all do, we get a little crazy with the stuff in it. So there's some finagling that has to be done. Oh my Lord, and the charm does not want to go back. All right, Mr. Charm, lay down. All right. So get all the goodies in, and he slides right back in, like so. And there it is, back in its box at the front. I'm gonna pull you back up. Me again. And here it is in all its glory. Appreciate you watching. Give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm going to try to put more video up. And I appreciate everybody coming by. And everybody that comes to watch on Lizzi's channel. And I'll see you again later. Everybody have a wonderful day. Bye.